Yeah.
All right. So I have to ask too.
All right.
As an
What's the next
African
one?
American,
Okay. Here's
how
the question.
how do people treat you in Japan? Now I know it might not be all racist, but do they look at you, like you're different, or is it not that apparent?
Yeah. People do look at me like I'm different because comparing myself with other people here in Japan, i.e., other Japanese people,
Yeah.
I am
Giant.
very different. My skin is dark. I have a beard.
Uh,
I am everything that stands out in this country.
right.
And so I've had mixed experiences living in Japan for the last few years.
Okay.
One of the reoccurring one is traveling
Mm-hmm.
on trains. More often than not, people are afraid to sit next to a colored person.
Oh wow. Okay.
So there's that. It's mostly the older people. Uh, there are times where people will come, they will get close to where I'm sitting, and they'll go to sit down, and they'll realize that I'm brown, and then they stop and kind of move, but they realize, it was very apparent, so they're like, oh no, then they kind of just scurry away.
So they wanna like, oh okay, I'm not racist. Let me come back.
No, they don't come back. They really just, and
Oh
they
really?
just take a beeline, just go down to the other side of the train. I'm just like,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Wow.
But I've also had experiences where people just don't care. They'll sit next to me or even fall asleep on my shoulder. Literally.
Oh.
So I'm just like, well, you're tired. I'll just let you sleep there until I have to get off the train. Just like, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Really.
Interesting. So with
I
with
think,
your profession,
yeah,
and you teach English, correct?
yes.
Is there a certain age range you teach?
So when I first started teaching English here in Japan, I started at a junior high school.
Okay.
So the age range was between the ages of 13 and like 15, 16.
Okay.
And then after that, I did that for 6 months. That was my first contract. And then after that, I started teaching in a different area of Osaka.
Okay.
And that area I was doing junior high school and elementary school. So you can guess, like from ages 4 to like 12, and then 13 to 16.
Yeah.
And then so I did that for about 1 year. Mind you, when they're in elementary school, everything is fun and dandy and wonderful.
Innocent.
English, yay, it's fun.
Yeah.
And then they get to junior high school, and they're just too cool for school. It's like, all right, so who wants to answer this question?
No
Man, I
one.
ain't asking that question, teacher.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Man, I feel like I'm back in the hood. It's like, geez, is this what it felt like when I was a student? Jeez, I'm sorry.
So do they speak English well then? I'm assuming.
So in the junior high school level, it's a toss-up.
Oh, okay.
There are some students who take their studies very seriously,
Mm-hmm.
and so their ability to communicate in English is actually higher than you would expect.
Oh.
In comparison to the other students their age within the junior high school. But at the high school level, which is where I am right now, this is my second year teaching in high school. Because I'm at an English intensive high school, their level is really good.
Oh.
I can hold a normal conversation with them. I have to slow down a little bit, but I can talk normally.
Okay.
So
That's cool. Now, have you had any experiences with the students, finding like being standoffish because of you being American or African American, or just like has it been difficult to communicate with them because what your level of Japanese is good or
it's
no?
not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. My Japanese is not bad. It could be better, but it's not bad.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't had any students for the last few years that I've been teaching English in Japan that have been standoffish.
Okay.
I think just because of my personality, I think it's very easy for them to talk to me.
Okay.
I'm very it's I don't know, maybe I'm a very approachable person. I don't know. I'm guessing. But I've not had any issues with any of my students.
That's good. That's good. So so now we learned a little bit about how it is when you teach, and then how it is when you travel. Is there how do people treat you when you go, perhaps like shopping or going out to eat? Have you made a lot of friends? How's the rest of your type of experience been? Just in general.
So in general, so going shopping is not so bad because my Japanese level is like almost low intermediate level.
Oh, okay.
I can still kind of do the normal essential things like going shopping, making phone calls. If I miss a package, I can kind of call the delivery person to have them re-deliver the package. That's not difficult. That's kind of easy.
Yeah.
I think because people are slightly afraid. So, what is it? In Japan, people are very kind of, they're not standoffish, but
Cautious?
they're very cautious. They're not as open in the very beginning.
Yeah.
If you want to make friends and you're a foreigner, either your Japanese level has to be very good or you just go to bars.
So, would it be easier to make friends in bars? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because, everyone has liquid courage in their systems by that point. So everyone's willing to talk.
Right. Okay.
And because you look different, you're much more, they want to know more about you because they're curious.
Right.
But they're a little afraid of their own curiosity, so they don't act on it when they're sober.
Okay. So culturally, would Japanese people mainly be kind of reserved with each other in general anyway? So it'll probably be a little bit.
Yeah, and so they're reserved with each other, and they're also a little more reserved when it comes to foreigners.
Right.
But in the Japanese culture, they have this concept of tatemae, hone tatemae,
Okay.
which is like my real face versus the face that I show you.
Yeah.
So when they're first kind of meeting someone, they don't want to, because of the culture, they try to avoid any kind of conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And so they try very hard to keep the harmony within a group. And so if their own personal ideals conflicts with the group, then they will keep their ideas to themselves and they'll just agree with the group. But if they're talking with someone who they are very close with, then they will speak freely of with their original and their true feelings. So that's one thing that you have to kind of break through. Yeah.
Do you find yourself doing that when you're in a group? Or you don't kind of. That's not American.
Well, like I'm naturally kind of a reserved person as it is. Like it takes me a little while to open up to people, so I think I kind of fit in enough, whereas it doesn't bother me so much. But I am still American.
Right.
So if I have an opinion and I feel strongly enough about it, I will express my opinion.
Yeah.
But I will do so in a way where it doesn't.
It's not disrespectful, or anything.
It's not disrespectful, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
You get the Gaijin card. They just accept you're different, so you don't you don't follow our culture so much.
That's funny. So okay. So what I'm also very interested in is your martial arts experience there compared to here, and kind of how did you find your place